Hey guys, Jonah here, back with another beer review, and we've got another kind of great beer, shall we say, from Taiwan. And this one isn't in Taipei. This is in Taoyuan, because it's this one here, Redpoint Brewing Co., Taiwan, and we have another cool article by the lovely Robin Gilmore. It's not going to focus on Robin, but there we go. Oh, there we go. Yeah, it does. And Doug Wilson Gary. Give him a shout out for the pictures. And these are two American guys who have kind of, I guess, retired or whatever you do in Taiwan. But they opened a brewery, which is cool. And the beer we are having today is this one. It is called East Breeze. Unfortunately, a session IPA, but a 4.2, so not too bad. Nice pale ale territory, and it's Redpoint Brewing. That's the name of the brewery over there in Taiwan, and it says it's a collaboration with Banana Tree, which is a Southeast Asian kitchen. This vibrant session IPA. With a delightful sweetness and bold waves of tropical fruit. Thanks to the hop trio of Simcoe, Amarillo, and Strata. Interesting. Surprisingly full body, we shall see. Especially for the ABV, we shall see. Carries through with a crisp, refreshing finish, leaving lingering notes of orange. Not surprised with those hops. Zesty grapefruit and ripe berries. Nice and interesting. I think that is kind of cool. I like the traditional sort of Asian sort of green and palm trees and all sorts on the back. We've got wheat and oats in there too, which is proper good. I am liking a lot of stuff. Oh, didn't see that before. Look at that. A QR code to sort of Taiwanese QR, which is cool. Let us see what we get from this bad boy. you know how we roll. We're always about the bad boys. Right, let's get this bad boy into a glass. Session IPA, yeah, it's a pale ale. Just call it a pale ale, damn it. You got the old glass. Let us go for a nice pour. Doesn't seem too carved, but we have had it in the fridge for a few days. Tiny bit of a charge of haze into there. Well over a finger's head. Let us see how long that stays for. Right, I got my cap on today. Not sure why. I was watching some bikes earlier on. Left over from the weekend. So that's why. Marc Marquez and Top Rack won in their respective championships, which is good. I like those guys. Lovely, lovely colour. Head is not disappearing as fast as I thought, so that is cool. It does have a big amount of haze. We shall see what we get from this. Wow, not much at all. On the nose, that's really weird. I was expecting a lot more, to be perfectly honest. Maybe a hint of berry, but wow, this has got nothing. Ridiculous. I was expecting orange. You can't have everything, can you? If you're new to the channel, think about doing all those things that YouTube is supposed to like you doing, and that will hopefully get my channel boosted up in the beer review ratings. Yeah, I never understand how these things work, and I don't honestly promote stuff probably the way I should do professionally. I just like drinking beer and talking old toot to you guys. Um, so why not leave a message, a comment if you like down below. Consider giving me a thumbs up if you're entertained, because I'm sure I'll be entertaining you. Cheers and beers. Let's dive in. Wow. Okay. First thing is that is very dry. They were saying about what does it say on the can? It says it's remarkably full-bodied. Well, I disagree. It's very light. Um, perhaps they've used the oats and wheat and called it body, but no, that's not what I would call body. Does have a little bit of creaminess in there too, which is nice, but the hops are so light, it's absolutely ridiculous. I know exactly what Amarillo is supposed to taste like, and Simcoe. Pardon me, Strata, I'm assuming is going to be giving that berry flavour, but I'm not getting any of it. There was a tiny hint of berry on the nose. The only thing I'm getting in the flavour really is cream, and that's coming from the oats, possibly the wheat as well. Wow, that's very disappointing. They've called it a session IPA. No, it's not an IPA at all. There's not enough hops, obviously, in here. It's a weak pale ale, to be honest. I'm really disappointed with this. Even if you're using the moniker micro IPA like they did the other day, you expect there to be hops, and there were hops in there. This doesn't seem to be, yeah, coming back with any hops at all. Is this even a beer? Weird. Okay. That second sip, I am slightly getting the orange now, but this is not a good beer. Um, yeah, if you're going to call something an IPA, I want hops. If you're going to call it a pale ale, I might give you a bit of leeway, but not when you're calling it an IPA. This is dreadful. This is not a good beer at all. Um, yeah, there's a very small amount of citrus. It's going to be. I mean, yeah, the hops are Simcoe, Amarillo, generic orange type hops. But my God, this is so weak on hops. And apparently, this brewery was set up by two Americans. You should know better. You should be putting a lot of hops in here. Um, just no. This is not good. Oh, I've just seen something I like. If we're looking at Foam Watch, can you see here? It looks like a seahorse on the back there. And if we go on the other side of the glass, sort of looks like a kind of wave or I don't know, a rearing creature, a dinosaur kind of type thing. Wow. Yeah, dude. When I've had a few really not good beers. I was in Canterbury yesterday, and yeah, I had one of the most awful beers I've had all year. It was really sour, and it was in a pub that was supposed to be in contention for the Camera Pub of the Year, and it actually won a couple of years ago. I won't tell you which one it was because I don't really like negative advertising as such. But yeah, I had to give it back because it was that bad, and that's not like me. I'll drink a beer, but I think I've had that one before and I knew it shouldn't have tasted like that. Awful. This one is just meh. 2 out of 5. It's a beer, it has alcohol in it, but Jesus. Yeah, I wouldn't be going back for another one of these. Oh, those people that think Americans know everything about IPA, especially in craft brew, because IPA is a style that the British invented for the East India Company. Um, and sometimes Americans do not know about IPA, and this is one of them. If you've had this beer, if you've had the Beer 52 box, please let me know in the comments what you thought of this beer, because I think this is a disgrace. It's goddamn awful. I just like the can. It had promise, but no. If they're serving that in a restaurant, I would definitely be sending it back. Anyway, you can't always have great beer, can you? This has been Uncle Jonah drinking beer, hopefully entertaining you by my kind of disgust at that beer. But I'm sure the next one will be good. Fingers crossed, anyway. Take care of yourselves, take care of each other, and I'll be coming back with another beer review, and that'll be coming up real soon.